Hey, while I was going through here, I realized that I should probably see how you guys see. So that I asked a warm market referral for what the payment plan would be that she would desire. Okay. Um, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hopefully move this little bar over so that you can see. Oh, that was us yesterday, by the way. um, Worked all day. It was really nice, you guys. It was so awesome. Oh my gosh. I hope that what you gather from me at all times, all the time, is that it is so possible to create the life that you desire, to have freedom. Like I get a little, I get like so teary eyed, but I'm so serious about it. Um, we spent yesterday working together, okay, because we're building out. Our agency's expanded. Not only do we do branding and website design, but now we're also doing advertising, and my husband's getting trained in the advertising. So it's really exciting, like with our team, um, and we were able to take our kids and go fishing last night, and like we woke up this morning and we went for a walk at 6 o'clock in the morning, and um it was really incredible. And there was a couple of years ago, right after we had met, and he was working crazy hours and I never saw him, and we sat down and we made a decision for how we wanted our life to look. And it took about a year. Okay, so I quit my job after I signed that, check to the website designer for like 6 grand. I was like, peace out. I'm gonna go do this thing. And that so yeah, it's just been a process, but now we're finally to the place where it's just like really, really getting to a really good sweet spot and paying off. So don't give up. Don't give up. I know that there can be some learning curves with this entire experience, but we had so much fun. Like we went fishing last night and it was just a blast. And we're moving to Florida in a few weeks. So it's all crazy, crazy. But you can create your reality. So just remember that you create your life. So that being said, when you are asking for payments, okay, remember it is all about a vibe. Selling and earning with ease is a freaking vibe. It's a mindset. Your clients and your prospects are going to mirror your mindset and your beliefs. So if you believe that you are not worthy to receive whatever X amount of dollars is for your services, you're not going to show up confidently, you're not going to pitch confidently, and you are not going to confidently ask for a payment. You kind of like, oh, okay. And of course, well, then you're like scaring them away. And so they're like, oh, I don't know. And then they pick the lowest option because sometimes you've made it seem like the biggest option is like the biggest option and it's like a big deal, and they're picking up on that, and then maybe they're like, maybe I should pick like a lower option. And if you are not confident and you're making, but when you say things like but or but I know that's a lot of money, so I've heard designers say that, and I've said it before. And for the longest time I couldn't figure out why people didn't want to pay me in full. Who wants to get paid in full? Okay. I'm getting paid in full. Again, it happens quite frequently because I decided that while I am open to creating payment plans, I am much more open to getting paid in full. I like getting paid in full. And so, therefore, I've made it a very attractive, fun option for my clients. And I've now adopted the belief that my clients get better results when they pay in full. They're excited to pay me in full. They want to work with me. That being said, if you have any kind of mindset work that needs to get worked on with this, you must go into the Business Resource Vault and go to, you've got to work with my mindset coach. Okay. He is going to reprogram your brain. This is David. I've been working with him for the better part of, how old is Ryan? So it was the year after that. So I've been working with him for almost 7 years now, about 6.5 years. My life changed when my mindset changed. Okay, so let me just log in. So I've gotten personally coached. Okay, I don't know if this is right. Password. We'll see here. I want to show you this. You guys, I want to show you. I can't stress enough how your mindset is you've got to frame your mindset. That's why I recommend listening to some of these, going through the entrepreneur mindset, going the accelerator. The accelerator is another awesome one. Go through the leading with confidence, believing in yourself, wealth mindset supercharger, confidence mindset supercharger. Okay. Because in order to sell effectively and earn with ease, what people don't tell you is like this isn't some woo woo thing. Like you decide that you want to do it and then you show up confidently. You're confident in your offer. You're confident in your ability. You're confident in the results. You're confident in how you can help that person. And when you show up confidently, confidence, it is. It's the key. It's like this whole vibe, like it's a whole aura, which is why when people start to get into my vibration, they get into my energy, they work with me in the coaching, they start to gain this like confidence level. Okay. I believe that when you work with a mentor, such as you're here right now, I'm able to transfer confidence onto you. Okay. Like I can transfer some of that. So I'm transferring some of my confidence onto you. Okay. I just closed a 5,000, like that might seem crazy to you, but to me now, it was like not to say that it's not still exciting, okay? But it's like I've been around the block. I've done this before. I know what it feels like to close $5,000. I know what it feels like to get paid in full. And so for me, it's like, of course. Of course, I'm getting paid in full. Of course. I believe that I get paid in full all the time. Of course. I receive bigger and bigger amounts. I close higher and higher projects. I'm comfortable closing um, pay in full packages. Okay. If there's ever an amount that you're not comfortable with, that's like your current belief threshold. That's your current threshold. That's where you're currently like, oh, I don't know if I can earn this much. And it's not about the package. It's not about the client. It's not about any of that. 90% of the time, it has to do with the belief, your presentation, your pitch, your everything, how you carry yourself. It all comes back to you. So if you're like, I can't, my clients suck. My clients don't want to pay me in full. It's like, okay, do you believe that you should get paid in full? Are you ready to receive paid in full payments? Have you adopted the mindset that your clients love to pay you in full? And every single time it's like, no, and I'll be like, what's your issue with closing clients at this price point? It feels like it's too much, or it feels like they won't want to pay me at this level because it's a lot of money. You will project that onto your clients. So I know we've gone down a thing, but let me know if this is lighting your fire. And let me know if this is making sense. Let me know, even if it's a comment inside of our student support group, because I love hearing back from you as if this is live. Because I know this is going to be pre recorded and stuck inside this course forever, frozen in time, but I still want to hear from you. Okay, I still want to know what your revelations are, what you're going through, what module you just finished, what are you thinking about, what are you working on? Like, I want to know all of the things. So tell me. Tell me. Okay. That was creepy, huh? Okay. So, anyway, so then all I did when I was simply communicating, now remember, I asked, what is your preferred level of communication? Now, the only reason that I'm communicating with her via Facebook Messenger right now is because we had a previously established warm market referral relationship. We were already Facebook friends. That's why I'm using this, because she specifically said, for anything like non super official, please get a hold of me via Messenger. It's the fastest way. Now, all of the official communication is going through email. Okay, because that is you always want to make sure that you have that, because God forbid Facebook Messenger shuts you down and you have no way to contact your clients. I've had this happen. I got stupid banned from Messenger for, I don't even, it was just really ridiculous. It was an accident. They unfixed it, but it took a week and a half. Um, and emails can be time stamped and all of that. And so if there's ever an issue, you want to have the official records and correspondence for your clients. Okay. So make sure that you're communicating anything official via email. Now, that being said, I was just really upfront about it. I said, hey, by the way, just so that Kristen can prepare the quotes for you, I'm wondering, and so we can streamline the process and have this get working on this and finish before your move. Yay. For your next level package, because I already knew what package she was selecting, what is your preferred method of payment? Our three options were pay in full with a 10% discount, split payment 50/50 or 33/33/33, which she qualified for because her package would be over $5,000. And then the payment plan, which is a plus 15% over the total life of the thing. Okay, so remember when I talked to you guys about the payments, um, I recently opened up the payment plans to be able to serve more people at a higher capacity. But I also want I made the decision that I wanna get paid. I like money in my hands, it's motivating, okay? I wanna get paid. So, with the payment plan, I wanted to make that appealing, and affordable, but also I also wanted to make it slightly less attractive by adding a 15%. Okay, so keep in mind the pay in full 10% discount, that's a pretty significant discount. When you have a $5,000 project, the 10% pay in full discount brings her total down about almost $500. So she's saving $500 simply by paying me in full. That is how I have incentivized people to pay me in full. Okay. Otherwise, why would someone choose the pay in full option over a split payment or a 50/50? You have to ask yourself that. Like, what's the motivation? Why would someone pay me in full? As soon as I started offering pay in full discounts, boom, boom, boom. Like it's insane. So I'm telling you, if you're a new entrepreneur and you're like, "Oh my gosh, I can't afford to give money off. Like I just can't." Um, Money is motivating. So maybe raise your prices a little bit so that you can justify giving a pay in full discount. Okay. Now, the split payments are also very extremely attractive because they're able to split the payments up without having to add a 15% payment, 15% fee on. Now, anything above a 50/50 or a 33/33/33 split, which is 1 month, 1 month, 1 month. Okay, so this is split out over the length of a quarter here. Anything beyond that has a 15% fee added onto it. So it's very highly motivating to pay me in full or pay me on time in lump sums. Otherwise, totally fine. We can make it more reasonable and affordable, but I'm also going to tax that option a little bit so that people aren't as motivated to do the lower payment options. And you would be so surprised. People will rise the frick up. Okay, when you raise your standards, you call everybody else around you to that higher level, and you also set the intention and expectation for how you want to be treated or how you want to receive. So, there's that. Yeah, I don't have an issue asking for money or payment anymore, and I used to. I used to get like really weird about it when I'd be like, "So like how do you want to pay me?" Cuz we're not taught how to do that. You know? We're taught in school how to essentially be prepared for a desk job. Think about it. School's like 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Weird. That almost sounds like a 9 to 5. Okay. So we're taught basically how to sit down, shut up, go to school. You just go for the amount of time. We're not taught any of these extra skills. All right. Which is why if you see something specifically that you're struggling with and you need extra support, either um, hop into a live training call. I'm going to do my best to support you inside of the group community. If you are desiring next level one on one support, maybe consider working with me for an hour. If when you're starting to see some success in signing clients and you have the ability, maybe hop into a skills workshop or like a next level program or something like that, because truly, I don't just want to be a course where you come and you're like, oh, that's great, but what's next? I want to be able to support you at each level of your journey, whether you're just getting started or you're increasing your skills or you're ready to go to that next level and you're ready to scale or strategically pick one of your skills out to go to that next level. Um, I want to be able to provide the resources and the coaching to be able to help get you there. And it's an absolute honor to work with each and every one of my students and my clients. Y'all are like my favorite humans ever. So I hope this was good. I really hope this was good. I hope this gave you some good confidence into how to ask for payments. Just be straight about it. Just be straight. And even if you don't feel like it, act like it anyways. Okay, this was my trick in the beginning. My trick in the beginning was okay, I'm not exactly confident about this right now, but how would I act if I were confident about it? So, guess what? I started asking for pay in full payments before I was even totally confident in it. When you start showing up and you start acting as if you're confident, and okay, people don't know the difference whether you're feeling it. I mean, when you can align your feelings and your actions, it's like boom, power couple. But even if you're just acting confident, even though you really aren't, chances are, if you're able to fake it at least 80%, people aren't going to notice the fact that you're secretly like, oh my God, is this ever even going to work? Are they going to find me out? I'm freaking out. Okay. Like, people aren't going to be able to understand that, especially if they don't really know you or your nuances or you're not like super close. If you just, all you got to do is act as if. And then, oh my gosh, when people start paying you, okay, use this incentive. Test out my incentive payment plan, by the way. Offer a 10% pay in full discount. Believe that you're ready to receive pay in full payments and people are excited to pay you. They're ready to work with you. They want you to take their money. Okay, believe that. Try the split payment and then try a payment plan. If they need to have a payment plan, totally fine. That's awesome. If you need to go with the payment plan, that's fine. Because then you are still earning more money as the designer, even if you're doing a payment plan. I'm going to do a whole nother training on the payment plan philosophy, theories, how to actually enact that, how to set up recurring payments, like all the things. Okay, so this is just a little mini how to ask for money. Be straight about it. Don't say words like, well, I don't know if, don't say unconfident words. Unconfident words are like, oh, wavering, don't do your buts. Well, I know, but I mean, I know it's a lot of money. Oh my God, shush. Shush, you're selling a premium offer and a high value service. You have the ability to charge big bucks because your services are worth it. Okay. So when you're asking, just ask very professionally and ask very confidently. Okay. So, for example, here's what I asked right here. So, we can streamline the process and get this finished before your move. Okay. So, I'm framing this as I want to get going on this as quickly as possible so we can have this taken care of before your move because she's moving to Texas. And oh my gosh, I know how moving goes. I'm moving in a few weeks. Oh my gosh, I know the process. Okay, you do not want to be dealing with business things in the middle of a move or directly after because you need 2 months to resettle. Okay, so in order for her to reserve our spot, okay, because keep in mind how my studio and my agency works is we work with one person at a time. Now, the person that gets to work with us has applied and has the payment to basically hold their spot. Okay, so when we have, I have another client that's coming in. She's gonna have to wait until October 1st now. We won't have any openings because she didn't get her payment in. So as soon as your payment's in, basically that means you have put us on retainer. We block off our time. We're not accepting new clients for right now. We're booking out for this date and beyond. Okay. So it's positioning that and how it's going to benefit her to get this payment in as soon as possible. Okay. And then I just said for the next level package, what's your preferred payment method? Our three options were pay in full, split payment, or payment plan. That's all I did. I didn't put any of my, don't put any of your preconceived judgments, feelings, not judgments, but don't put any of your emotional crap and project it onto your client. Okay. What I mean by that is you might not be confident in your $5,000 package because you're brand new and just getting started, but maybe your client has been around the block. They've worked with other designers in the past who have charged more and delivered less. You're not going to do that. You're going to provide value. Okay? You're going to provide skill, you're going to provide results, you're going to give this client a great experience, you're going to treat them right. If you don't sell them this service, they could potentially, this is my thought process. If I don't sell them this service and I don't charge them the right amount, and like I'm doing them a disservice because they could go out to some other designer. I have heard horror stories, okay, of designers like taking people's money. It's wrong. It's wrong. But other designers, there are, unfortunately, they are out there. They take people's money. They work with multiple clients at once. It's not a real good experience. They don't have a real good output. They're not really focusing on a lot of the SEO. Like, and a lot of the times people, I don't want my potential client to lose out and go have a bad experience and pay way too much money simply because I couldn't get my crap together and be confident in my offer. So, what I mean by that is, um, even if you feel like, oh, this is a really big package, you don't need to come out and say that about your package. Okay. That's going to make the client go, maybe this is a really big package. Maybe like me, and it's gonna make them like subconsciously, it's gonna make them think like maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe I should go with the payment plan. Okay. Um, so just keep that in mind. Just be straight, be confident, be professional. You are now a website designer, and I have just commissioned you to be professional, to create price quotes. If you need help creating and pricing your packages, that's totally normal, totally okay. Feel free to pop in the group, get some feedback. We can go over this on our weekly calls. We can talk about how to price them and then how to propose them and then how to close them. Yay! Okay. All right. So, what I'm actually going to go in now is I'm going to go in and create this so that I can record the training. And then I'm going to have Kristen send this off to the client. And then I'm going to just message her and say, hey, check your email. It's in there. As soon as we receive that initial payment, we can start work, which is really exciting. Um, all right. Okay. And just keep in mind, like down the road, you might have a team, you might have an assistant. Okay. It's a really exciting when these kinds of things start to take place. So, um, Okie dokie, y'all. I'm going to show you. So, I am, as soon as we close this client, and I have about two, potentially three more in the works, I will have been able to sufficiently show you what an average 10K month looks like as a website designer. All right. Yay. Exciting. Okay. And this is totally doable. I'm not out there killing myself. It's not like, ah. I told my husband, I said, because you guys know it's been a while since I've gotten to be like in the grind and pretending I'm a brand new designer again. I'm like, oh yay. Um, I told my husband, I was like, I wonder what's like the highest amount we could get up to without hurting my sanity. I'm like, I wonder if we could do like a, go for 45,000 a month and just to show you guys what that looked like. I thought that would be kind of fun. So we'll see where this whole journey leads. We're doing a prospecting blitz. So if you're curious on that and you want to do a virtual blitz with us, tune in to the blitz module. I'm going to teach you what it is, how to do it, and why you should be doing it at least weekly in your business. Okay? All right. So thank you so much for tuning into this little confidence closing episode. What to do when somebody asks for your price and how to confidently state your prices to your client so that you can close high level proposals and have them paying in full, even if it's $5,000. So, right, whip out your wallets, throw your credit cards. That is the goal. Thanks so much for tuning in. I am wishing all of y'all in here 100% the absolute best success ever. That is what I wish for you. Remember, if you can dream it, you can do it. And I know that sounds corny, but whatever those dreams, goals, and desires you have in your heart, Okay, keep those as the center of your focus as you're moving forward. As you're going through these skills, as you're learning all this stuff and you're like, this is a lot. I know it can be a lot, but this can also be the gateway to a future that you is better than you can possibly imagine. Okay, this opportunity, this high value skill got my husband out of a horrible job. He's healed his body. We were able to take a year and a half off as digital nomads and be together as a family. We've been able to travel. We're moving into our dream like condo a block from the beach down in Destin, Florida, which is it's not a cheap place to live. It's like a very, and everyone was like, that's expensive, pick somewhere cheaper. And it was like, no, this is where we want to live. And we're able to do this because of the skills. Okay. Because of always, always, always working on bettering, doing personal development, working on my mindset, and just being really consistent and persistent about this. And there's not to say that there's nothing special about me, but I wasn't, I didn't come out selling $5,000 or $10,000 or $15,000 website packages. This is a skill that I learned. And if I can learn it, you can learn it too. And I can teach you, and I'm here to help you. So thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you in the next lesson.